Ladies and gentlemen, I get asked this question time and time again. If I had to relearn everything I currently know for Google Ads and all the experiences, all the courses I've taken, all of the actual reading, and just, Google Ads forums and just a ton of time invested in this, how would I actually go about doing that? Because a lot of people are brand new to Google Ads. They want to know where to start. And for most people, I think there's a very good structure that I would follow personally. If you can get into some sort of digital marketing or actually get paid to do this right off the bat, like as an apprentice, I think that's a very good route to go, and it kind of bypasses a lot of the stuff. But if you are by yourself and you don't have that route, this is a strategy I would lay out in front of you for actually improving Google Ads and seeing better results over time, and just accruing more knowledge and just making yourself a better person overall. So what I would say to start off, if you have no concept of Google Ads whatsoever, Google Ads offers something called the Google Ads Certificate. Now, this normally gets a very, very bad rep because you can essentially just cheat your way through this entire exam. And there's multiple exams. There's one on YouTube. There's one on search. There's display. Every single campaign you can think of, they do a very, very good job at essentially teaching you and then providing a test, and you get a certification at the end of it. If you actually do this and you don't cheat your way through the test, I think this is a very, very good way of essentially learning all the nitty-gritty parts of Google Ads when it comes to the actual definitions and having a very good understanding of everything inside the account. You may not know exactly what to do with everything inside the account and how it all interacts, but you do know the definition. And I think the Google Ads certification should act somewhat like a dictionary. It should explain everything in terms of what it is and kind of what it does, but not how to do it. And that's kind of the big downfall of the certification program. It does tell you what it is and what it does, but it doesn't show you exactly how to do it and best implement this for your customer or for yourself. That is the one big downfall of certification. But if you have no experience whatsoever inside of Google Ads and you don't really know everything in terms of what certain things mean, you're looking at the actual click-through rate, you're looking at the different bidding strategies, and you're like, I have no idea what any of this means, that is a great place to start. It does take a little bit of time to actually do, so allocate a few days to this and actually do this. Please don't cheat on this. Actually learn this stuff. It will help you in the long run. And it does really give you a good idea of kind of what Google Ads is like and just an overall feel of the entire thing. And it should put you ahead of a lot of people who have no experience whatsoever. The next thing I would do is look at investing in some sort of course. And I know I offer courses, so I'm a little biased here. But if you can find someone who is doing something that you want to do. So say, for example, you want to do e-commerce. What I would do personally, if I was, I finished the certification, I'm like, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to do Google Ads. I want to do e-commerce for my own business or for someone else's business. I would find someone already successfully doing e-commerce for Google Ads. I would look at their course. I would look at when they actually did this course, any results from the course, any student stories, anything like that to say like, okay, this course is actually effective and it is new. One of the biggest things inside Google Ads when it comes to courses is Google Ads is changing literally every 6 months or so. So you need courses that are up to date. Anything produced more than 2 years ago is going to be completely out of date. Even right now, like a year ago, we had a massive change in Google Ads, even 6 months ago. The entire account structure inside Google Ads compared to last year, even when I started filming videos, it's completely different. And I only started like a year and a bit ago. It has completely changed. So some of my older videos are just out of date, and maybe I should delete them. I don't know what to do. But essentially, we want things that are up to date is my point. We don't want courses that were made 10 years ago. And what I see a lot of people do is they'll find a cheap course, and the course was made in 2010. The issue with that is the Google Ads that existed in 2010 no longer exists in 2023. We need to find stuff that is up to date, relevant, and useful to us. And that really is something that you have to dig into and look around. You could look through YouTube. There's a whole bunch of people out there that do their own certain things. Look through them. If you're doing shopping campaigns, I'm sure there's someone out there that does shopping campaigns really well. We don't do shopping campaigns, and I'm never going to say, hey, you know what you should do? Buy our course because, we kind of do shopping campaigns. We don't do shopping campaigns. We do leads for service-based businesses. That's it. And that's all we specialize. And we're really, really good at it, but we don't do everything else. So if you're looking for display campaigns, e-commerce, stuff like that, I would suggest looking online, looking through Reddit forums even, and seeing what everyone is suggesting. Reddit is a fantastic place for Google Ads because you just get unfiltered comments. And I know sometimes it's not like the most friendliest place to be, but people will tell you what they think. And that's a really good place to be, especially early on when you're learning Google Ads, because people will say, no, this course is not good, you shouldn't take it, or this course is good and you should take it. But I would definitely double down and figure out where you want to be. If you want to do leads, maybe our course is good for you, as that's what we specialize in, and it's over the shoulder, and it's a great tutorial and course. And I know I'm boasting about myself, but it's a really good course for that. But if you're doing display, if you're doing e-commerce, there are other courses out there that have success stories that are relevant, that are new, and I would take the time, actually look through it, maybe find one with an actual guarantee that you can get your money back if it's, you know, a crappy course, whatever it is, and then go from there. You could also look at all of the free content out there on YouTube. There's a lot. There's our channel. There's so many other channels out there producing really, really good content. Same as Reddit. If you have any comments that don't get answered on YouTube, Reddit is a great place to actually get questions answered about Google Ads. They're really, really quick. There's a handful of really, really good guys over there that essentially respond to every single question, and they're really cool, and you should definitely check Reddit out if you haven't already. I would also look at trying to find a course that has almost a systemization to it where you can projectedly expect results. So it's like, okay, this is step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. That's how we lay out our course. So you can just keep running and creating campaigns, and this will allow you to, you know, create more than one campaign instead of, like, if it's just really a one-off thing, that's not really good for a lot of people. We kind of want to make this very general, not super generalized, but generalized enough to this certain industry. So maybe it's e-commerce. We can run a whole bunch of different e-commerce sites with it instead of just one. That's something to also look at. But that's essentially what I would recommend, and that's what I would do. I would start with the Google Ads certification, and then if we can't, you know, get an apprenticeship at a digital marketing company, I would then look at running and finding a good course for what you're looking to do. Maybe it's shopping campaigns, maybe it's display campaigns, maybe it's leads, whatever it is. Look for that. Look over the course, see if it's good. Listen to other people, what they're saying. Look at Reddit, see what they're saying. Look at YouTube, see what they're saying. You know, just gather a whole bunch of information, make a decision, and then go. And once you start doing that, you're going to start building up your knowledge. You're going to become more specialized. You're going to become more valuable to a lot of people because you're one of the only people who do this. So that's something to really consider and really look at. So that's it for today's video. That's how I would learn Google Ads all over again if I had to. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave a comment down below. I'm happy to answer any question. I'll do my best to get back to it. Sometimes I don't get back to them very quickly just because there's so many of them. But other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. Take care, and I wish you all well.